everyone, Achikah here, and it's Monday, so I have a very special base showcase here on the channel for you guys. The first of 3, actually, that'll be here on the next couple of Mondays here on the channel, because we have our Fortress Face-Off winners. If you guys didn't catch it, Elite 16 posted an announcement video to recap the competition up above. Go check that out. So how this is going to work is we had 6 incredible entries, like absolutely incredible ones. And Elite 16, the crew over there chose 3, and I chose 3. And we are going to be doing tandem uploads on Mondays around 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which means there'll be a base featured on my channel and a base featured on their channel over the next 3 weeks. So you guys get 2 different bases, and we'll have them linked at the end so you guys can go check them out however you would like to consume content. So yeah, that's kind of how it's going to go. And today we have the first of my winners pool, which was Reg, aka Lakrua, in their base called the Four Legacies Academy. It's based off a Chinese animation, actually, that Reg saw, that focused on the 4 aspects of this techromancy, like magic school or academy, where they're constructing golems, raising magical creatures, have an alchemy lab, as well as an artifact, weaponry, like Armory kind of situation. So yeah, I'm super excited to check it out. So without further ado, let's check out Reg's, aka Lakrua's base called the Four Legacies Academy. Oh man. And I cannot stress enough how great the entries were that we got. Like, honestly, like, me and the Elite 16 guys were all like kind of like fighting over which, well, not really fighting, but you know, we we wanted all of them and we could not decide. But yeah, so I will have, like I said, I'll have 3 on my channel, and Elite 16 will have 3, so everybody will get a showcase. And those that didn't get the showcase on either channel, if you guys would like them also in our styles, because we have different editing styles, you could just ask us, and of course we'll add you to our tour list for later in the year. Oh, look at this! So we spawn in. Oh my gosh, I love this. Guys, this is so fantastic. Happiness home for the orphaned youth. Or young. Orphan young. Can't even read the sign right, you know? I love how you teleport in perfectly onto this pedestal where it's kind of like a nexus of magical portals. Look at this! Oh my gosh, it's so cool. So you can either go up or down. This is almost like a mystical elevator into like the chasms of the void below or the ethereal void above. Oh, it's so cool. And per all of Reg's bases too, the statues aren't meant to be iconics. They're just meant to be like living creatures or humans or beings that exist within this world. So there's no like DC canonical characters here. So we have our suited individual here who is also joining us in the academy. Or maybe they're helping us with our own luggage, because we're visiting as well. So this is so cool. So I think this is the arrival nexus. We have another arrivee here. 2 more here, it looks like, who are spouting their own planetary endeavors to share with the techromancers. Now this is really cool. So this looks like, rather than being a portal, I think this is kind of like I think this whole place, actually, like, if my sorcery and alchemy knowledge is correct, it's kind of like a transmogrification lab. So it means, like, you're basically upgrading yourself through tech and magic. And I think this portal here, if I'm reading this correctly, is we have an individual walking through and then coming out suited via the use of the techromancy abilities that are infused within this place. So we have this individual who's like halfway in through the portal on both sides, but coming out as this suited individual, which is really cool. Oh man, it's so awesome. The storytelling in this base is unreal. I cannot wait to show you guys some parts of this. Ah, it's so good. And again, we have a few more beastly rambunctious types coming out from another portal. A dimension full of chaos, it looks like. But I think that's welcomed here. This is a bit of a mad science, techromancy, magical lab. Or not lab, I guess, academy, if you will. So I think it pairs well. So, again, like I said, nexus, lots of portals to everywhere here. And we're going to check out one of the 4 pillars of the Academy, and this one is raising magical creatures, if I'm not mistaken. So we have this glorious garden here. Look at this, full of creatures. Hello, my mushroom friend. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Is this your corner here with all the fey and mushroomy things? I'm sure you bounce around everywhere though. We have the dragons with their eggs here. So lovely. We have a kitsune there coming out of the forest. I love Jay Garrett climbing the steps here. I'm assuming this is probably one of the magical caretakers. Oh, that's great. Check out this 2-headed bat creature. I love this. This is so cool. I don't know if this is like Chinese mythology or actually like Mayan, because I remember in one of my art history classes there was like this dual bat creature that was on like a lot of mythological like pendants, I do believe. Like in if I'm remembering correctly, it's been a while since I took an art history class, so it's been a really long time, but I remember this this dual-headed bat, and I'm not sure if that's what that's supposed to represent, but it's really cool. Either way, or it looks like a double-headed like Golbat almost, or like the Bat Queen from the Owl House too. Some kind of winged double-headed creature. Very cool. Got some demons here. Got lions and tigers and bears. A mammoth, of course. All kinds of good stuff. Oh, we have our our little plant friend who definitely always wants their space, which we will respect. I don't know if that was a sigh or like a little mushroom poot. Either way, that's adorable and ridiculous. Oh, man. Okay, so I think we have more up above, but it looks like it's caged off from this area, and I know that we get a better vantage point later on. So this is the magical animal raising area. Oh, and I love the walrus too. So cute. All right. So that was one of the 4 pillars of the Academy. So why don't we go check in with another through the curtains? We'll continue on this way. And I think we're going to have the artifact armory full of weapons. Look at this! Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Reg has a phenomenal way of like incorporating movement and like the use of like multiple of the same items. Like in their Danny base recently for Base Off, they used a lot of these runic tablets to create this amazing mosaic on the wall. I cannot wait to show you guys. Like, I will have it posted sometime in the coming months for you guys to check out. But, like, or sooner, actually. Like, I'm still judging currently when I'm... like, I'm fresh off Base Off filming this, so... so you never know. I'm still in the process. So let's see here. So we have this amazing artifact weaponry area here. I love the screens above that are kind of like referencing all the different points here. Oh, it's cool. So we have like ancient Egypt. We have like the Spear of Destiny. We have some kind of alien tech that's infused with these weapons. We have one of our forge masters here conjuring the dark arts to bring forth more magical items, I'm sure, to imbue the weapons with, which is always cool. And again, we have more on this side too. And I really love the screens with the anvils. Oh, like, it really does, like, give you that techromancer vibe, because there's magic all around, right? And there's sigils everywhere, and just, like, but there's also this tech that's forming from these very ancient relics. So it's just really cool. I just really love the story that's being painted with the items here. It's so awesome. So again, more weapons from various different regions, all classified with their adjoining screens. Oh, it's so cool. Look at the triple trident. Oh, it's neat. Now here, this part is so cool too, so check this out. So we have some treasure crabs who have been killed, and their hides are being used, I'm assuming, to create some weaponry here by our dwarven forge master. Look at him That is a great use of the shelving statue. Look, oh my gosh. So we have the forge behind them. The hammer and the bucket are like perfect size to create these like weaponry, like these daggers. Oh man, the husks of the crabs. I'm assuming, unless like these are just like extra arrows or weapons that have been. No, I'm not sure. These actually might be like, I can't tell if the treasure crabs are slain or if it's supposed to be just a pile of treasure with weapons sticking out of it, because I do see the cooling buckets there. Because I'm pretty sure that treasure crabs do not have these golden, like, Themysciran weapons, or in the axes as well. So to me it seems like either these are guardians that are, you know, very battle-worn for protecting, or that they are slain and their carcasses are being used to create more weaponry like these golden gilded things above, or they're not treasure crabs at all but just a pile of treasure and weapons that the forge master has forged or is getting ready to reforge. So you pick your lineage of what the story is being told here. I don't know, I like thinking about all the different ones that can be portrayed, and maybe it's something completely different, so oh, it's so cool. Oh man. Okay, so rather than going to the main room from there, I'm actually gonna go this way because I really liked the mise en scene that is being painted with the hologram here, or just the setting, the build up. Look at this. Ta-da! Look at this area! Oh, it's so cool. It's so bustling and filled with life and tech and magic. Oh, that's so cool. So we have our, I'm sure this is our, like, information desk here. Or we have two lovely magicians who will help us get to where we need to go here in our endeavors. So we've seen two of the four pillars, and I do believe the third is right behind them, actually. And we will get to that in a moment, but let's go over here first so we can check some things out. We have a bunch of students here studying on various different terminals, or maybe sending out messages throughout the multiverse. Maybe some of them are homesick, sending some mail, or interacting with the outside world. Oh, it's so great. But here, we have another student here, so they're taking their luggage, but they're also taking one of the third pillars of the academy, which is golem making. So techno-magical golem creation. So they have their puppet, or their shell, and they're getting ready to take it into, check out this techno-magical golem creation lab. It is like the magical, like, I don't even know how, this is one of the coolest aspects of this space. I love this. When I came in here, like the squeeing I did was ridiculous. Look at this. It is so incredible. It's like a super Build-A-Bear, but like way better. Oh my gosh. So we'll go in here in a second, but I just wanted to give you guys like a tour from the outside. Look at all these different aspects that are being created. Okay, so let's go inside here, so we can get like a more better rundown. So we have the conveyor belt here. We have some shells, as you've seen. Some of them are robotic. I almost think of these as like the skeletal system, and like some kind of skin or stone or magical like shell will be encapsulating them. So they'll have like this robotic core, and then they are put on the conveyor belt and given this core. We have this amazing robotic death machine type situation here in the form of Brainiacs, for like ultimate form kind of. And then we have a few techno soldiers here who have been crafted out of stone, or steel, actually, it looks like. It's so cool. Look at all the different robot arms. Ah, it's so great. So they can be shaped and forged throughout this conveyor belt system. And so we have these finished products here. So here is the skeletal system. They now have their skin or their shell that they've been encased into here for these various different drones or puppets or golems, as you will. And then we have the assembly lab for a different kind Or like I guess this is like the upgrade. Like this is like the accessory, fashioning aspect. So we have all these golem shells that have been encased here, and look at this, guys. They're getting wings so that they can become seraphim warriors. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Look at this. So we have the wings on the wall. We have the golem puppets here. So the golems are taken into this like forge here, and then they're redesigned and grafted with the wings. Oh, it's so cool. Like, this is just so great. We have the forge masters here who are using the computers to, I'm sure, use the conveyor belts as well as the one back here that we saw before at the other terminal. Oh, it's so good. I love this. I love the creativity that's here and the storytelling. Oh, it's just so cool. I don't know, maybe I'm getting the story all wrong. I always wonder if I'm getting the story all wrong or if I'm reading it correctly, but I don't know. Just the story that this is painting through the visuals is just incredible. I love it. Incredible work. So that is our third pillar of the Academy. Oh, it's so great. So, again, we have our main hub. Lots of different screens here. Why don't we go up top first and check out... Actually, you know what? Why don't we check out the fourth pillar of the community, right? So we've had our animal... creation or raising area. We've had our artifact armory of weapons. We have our golem production lab, and finally we are going to get to our alchemy lab. Oh, excitement. You guys know I love me some alchemy. We are a sorceress after all. So again, another puppet here being transported around, I'm sure. And I also like the think tank that's going on here, like looking at the screen. Yes, good, yes. So guys, let's step into this absolutely incredible alchemy lab. Are you guys ready for this? Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, it's so great. A couple of the students look like they couldn't cut it here, unfortunately. But some are still alive and with us, so that's good to know. I wonder if things in here are so like deathly that like they're their own like spectral golems that are used by the sorcerers or the techromancers to come in here and deal with all these volatile chemicals that we have littering all the walls. Look at this, guys. Look at my gosh, so we have our necromancer forge master here for the alchemy area. Our potion master, I guess I should say. Brewing up some deathly concoctions here. Looks very noxious. So cool. Look at the various skulls. Great use of items here too. And I love the waterfall pooling in. Oh, that's so great. We have casks full of things as well. All of which give you these amazing bubbles. It's so fun. Retro Spaces is so interactive between all the statues and the items. Oh, it's so great. Thank you for the powder. There are various different like powders that are hidden throughout here as well that you can grant like for the Alchemy Lab. Oh, it's so cool. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So awesome. So we have again another alchemist working her magic here. Oh, dude, I love the color. The Sunstone base's lighting is just absolutely phenomenal. Like, look at this. Like, this is just like, there's nothing clipped into this. This is just a haunted cauldron, and usually, like, they're very, like, dark and, like, rustic looking, especially with their liquid, but look at how putrid and toxic it looks with this, like, dynamic lighting from the sunset in the background. Like, that's so cool. That's probably my favorite aspect of the Sunset base. Besides the new layout, I love the new layout, and don't get me wrong, the new sunset window is very cool that we have, like, an outdoor feature, but, like, the lighting from that outdoor area that they gave, like, this whole place is just, like, it's so good. Like, that's probably my favorite feature, because that's so neat. So again, a whole a whole shelf of littered with different chemicals and compounds. And look at this! Ah! Somebody found a clip that's very fun, because we have some vernal things outside too. So even the outdoor sunset area has its own mystical, magical vibes to it with floating aisles and waterfalls. Oh, it's so neat. This is so spectacular. Gumball for later. He thinks yet. I'm waiting for my inventory to get full at some point. Oh, this is so great though. And here's the teleporter disguised and through another cauldron. And we have another you know, I'm just gonna pretend that maybe they're just sleeping. They're just like, you know what, they've been working so hard, they're just taking a little nap. You know, and they'll be right as rain in no time, right? One more bubble for the road. That's so cool. So those are the 4 main learning aspects of the academy. So, why don't we go upstairs first? Yeah, let's head on upstairs. Now, I know that these are supposed to be DC iconic characters, but giving Batman like buckets of cash there is kind of a little bit on the nose, you know. As well as the face-off here between, I know it's Ultraman, but like the Superman character as well as the Batman is pretty funny. So up top here we have our defense area of the academy, which we saw momentarily through our magical animal aspect, or zoo, or a menagerie. Would that be what it's called? I think a menagerie is what it's called, but you know, down below. So here we have various different weapons, I'm sure, protecting the academy, as well as some golem soldiers. We all saw these guys down below, so we have some, you know, and it looks like we have a couple of intruders who are not supposed to be here, I would assume, or they're coming through, or actually maybe they're, I can't tell if they're like coming back to the academy or this is a threat, but given that all these are here, and they don't look too happy about it, I'm assuming this is a threat that's being that's happening here. And we've found the academy frozen in time currently. Specifically for a tour. I feel a little bit like Quicksilver right now. And again, great use of the clips. Look at this. We have some more of the vernal stuff here around the edge of this beautiful sunset in the background. Look at that with the rock there. Look how cool that is. Ah, it's so neat. Oh, man. Okay, and then I think we have one more area here, which I think is the main, like the headmaster's office, I would assume, or the control lab. Oh, look at this. We have somebody who's studying the animal raising. They have their own kitsune. Oh, that's great. Just students convening in the hallway talking. Or arguing, possibly. Okay, so of course we have some added security here with some more of the Techromancer golems. However, we have access, so we will enter here and look at this! Oh, look at this magical hub! Oh, it's so great. Great use of the sigils. We have the main heads, I'm sure, of all the pillars and the magical, like the head sorcerers and sorceress of the area here. Keeping a watch over both the school as well as any cosmic threats. I think they have it pretty much handled outside. I don't think they're too worried about it. Oh, this is great. Great use of the sparring targets, too. I love that. Oh, it's so great. We have the spectral sparring targets. We have a few others. Various different, like, globes and maps. We have just a regular globe. We have Mogo, ranks, an astronomy sphere for the cosmos. Oh, it's so great. What a fun base. I love this. And again, I hope that this is the correct story. If not, I'm so sorry, Reg. This is just kind of where my mind went. And I hope you're more than welcome to chime in the comments, and I'll pin it down below for everybody else to kind of get the full gist of it. But man, all this coming from like an animation, like an animation that you saw is just really cool. Like you just saw like this illustration and you went from it and created like this amazing mystical techromancy academy. It's really something. This is absolutely spectacular. So that was Reg, aka Lakrua's base, entitled the Four Legacies Academy. So thank you so much, Reg, for entering the Fortress Face-Off, and congratulations on winning too. Elite 16 or myself will be contacting you over the course of the week. We might have already. Like I'm filming this a little bit ahead of time, so. But yeah, congratulations on your win, and thank you so much for entering. I really appreciate it. I know you said that you didn't have, you didn't feel like you had like enough time for it to get completed, but this looks absolutely incredible. This is an amazing base. This is really something. I absolutely adore it. So thank you again so much for entering, and thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, there is going to be another video over on Elite 16's channel. I will have it linked somewhere, probably both on the screen and in the description down below for you guys to go check out. Like I said, we're going to be doing tandem uploads on Mondays, so every Monday you guys will have two bases, one on my channel and one on Elite 16's channel to go check out for our Fortress Face-Off winners. So stay tuned for that if you guys want to see some more Sunstone creations. Other than that, I'm not sure what's going on announcement-wise, because again, I'm filming this in advance, so you guys will get to see that later on. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm sure a base-off or something's going on, and as always, Wednesday and Saturday videos will always be here on the channel. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying those as well. So again, thank you so much to Reg for entering and for showing us this incredible base. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.